Hi everyone, this is your mathematics first chapter, real number. Okay, so in this chapter we have some contents, that is your rational number, irrational number, and we'll have to learn something about real number, that is the combination of both rational and irrational number. We have learned in class 9th what are rational number and what are irrational number. So this is a old fact, and we have to learn something new, that is your Euclid's division algorithm and the lemma. What is lemma and what is algorithm? We have to discuss these two things properly. And third one is your fundamental theorem of arithmetic. What is it? We will learn. Then is your calculation, and how to find the HCF and LCM of two numbers. And some proofs are there. We have to prove some of the irrational numbers. In class 9 we have learned about irrational numbers in long division method. But here in this class 10th we have to learn all the things in what way? In the logical approach. Okay. And next one is some applications of HCF. Means what is the highest common factor, and something about LCM also, lowest or common multiplies. Clear? These are the content. But you have to learn about first what is lemma. Lemma means what? Simple. It is a proven statement and used for proving another statement which was not proven earlier. Yes or no? So suppose example, suppose you know something else earlier. Suppose you are in class 6 or 7 or 8, you have learned something, and that learning application or learning mathematics you are applying the class 10 even to solve a problem. So what you learned earlier, that is lemma. But what you are going to prove here in the class 10, that is called the application of lemma. I have given one example here. Sun rises in the east, that brings a day. Means when sunrise comes, obviously light comes. So in the daytime, it means when there is light, we call it daytime. So sunrise is the natural truth, and day comes after that. So even you can say that when sun sets, it is called night. When there is no light, there is a night. So light is the natural truth. Clear? So many things are there. You know that number system 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should know these are the truth. You have learned the number system. But when adding the numbers, we are getting the next sum. That's your proof. So what is the algorithm? So algorithm means what? Simple. It is the well-defined steps. Well-defined steps which gives a procedure for solving a type of problem. Means whenever we are going to solve any problems, we have to find out any steps. You know, so each and every step in solving a problem is your algorithm. सिंपली सपोज आप लोग कोई कहीं जाते हो, कुछ प्रॉब्लम में फंस जाते हो, तो उसको सॉल्व करना पड़ता है. आप पहले सोचते हो कि कौन सा प्रॉब्लम को पहले सॉल्व करूं ताकि मेरा जो अभी प्रॉब्लम सामने है उसको मुझे थोड़ा क्योर मिल सके, यानी आई कैन सॉल्व माई प्रॉब्लम. तो यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द स्टेप्स, ईच एंड एवरी स्टेप्स what you are following to solve a problem. In case of mathematics also we called it algorithm. Suppose I am given one example here. While we finding the HCF of two positive integers by long division method, like calculate the HCF of 210 and 55. And you have learned in class 5 or 6 how to find the HCF of two given numbers in the prime factorization method. But here we will have to go for a long division method in step by step. So what is here? So in between the two numbers 210 and 55, the biggest number is 210. So we have to choose 210 as the dividend and 55 as the divisor. Yes or no? So we go for the division method. In this process what you are getting the divisor in the first step, that will be the dividend in the next step. And what you are getting the remainder in the first step, that is the divisor for the second step, and that remainder is the dividend for the third step. So here each and every step, this is step number 1. We call it first step in the first algorithm. With the step number 2 in the second algorithm. It is the third step called third algorithm, and this is the fourth step, the fourth algorithm. You have to continue the step where to get the 0. Where getting the 0, then stop the process. You got the solution. So before getting the 0, that last step you are getting, which divisor here is, it is 5. Now this 5 is your HCF. Clear? In every step you are following the steps, you can see 55 is the divisor of the first step, and that 55 will be the dividend for the next step, and then 45 was the remainder for first step, and 45 will be the divisor for the second step, but 45 also the dividend for the third step. So everyone getting a chance to become a dividend in the long division method, and that's what we called to derive each and every step in a process in a proper way called as Euclid's division lemma. It was first given by the Greek mathematician Euclid. Hence, it is known as Euclid's division lemma. So, one more example you can say. In that process, the page number 2. Okay, this page number 2 you can see. In this process, the divisor becomes dividend for the next algorithm, and the remainder becomes dividend for the third algorithm. The algorithm means each and every steps what we are following here. I have written in different step. First step, second step, third step, again fourth step. Like this, the algorithm is explained. And what the getting the divisor before to getting 0 as a remainder, that divisor after the HCF of the two given numbers. And here two numbers are 210 and 55, and here HCF is 5. Clear? And that is, and one note given to you, remainder becomes divisor for the next algorithm. Clear? And what the divisor was there? That will be your dividend for the next algorithm. So the steps of mathematics what help us to solve a problem. Each and every steps are called algorithm, and that is mostly explained to Euclid's division lemma. What is lemma? We'll discuss later. Okay.